Hello, Internet. Hello, Henry. This is after Campfire. And this has been a long time coming. Oh gosh, can you see me? You can see me. Okay. I can't see me, and that's weird. I didn't like that. Yeah, okay. I'm at work because I can be. I'm putting my headphones in because I need to be. I am getting us started because I want it to be like a month. I had a rough June and July. I had a tough time. Uh, I hate when this happens because, like, this doesn't happen to Henry. Hello, Internet. Hello, Henry. This is After Campfire. My name is Sam Rubenstein. I had been talking to a screen that I thought was recording and it wasn't, which is awkward for everyone involved. So this is After Campfire. I'm going to jump right into it. I had a really tough month of June and July. It's weird, like, having to repeat myself now about this, so I'm just going to give you the sped up version. I was trying to lose weight. I had a medical issue, so they put me on a weight loss medication, which is great. I lost like 20 pounds. I'm still losing weight, but not on the medication anymore because the medication, turns out, is not great for my brain. And so I needed to stop the medication because, in the words of my doctor, there's no amount of weight loss that is worth death. And that's a fun fact. You don't want to have to ever put weight loss over your physical or mental livelihood. So that happened. And it was a very weird experience because it was like 3 or 4 weeks of where I lost, I think, about 20 pounds in that time period, which is great. But also my brain just stopped working. I couldn't find anything good in the world, which is crazy because there's a lot of good things going on. During that time period, we found a venue for the wedding. We picked a date for the wedding. We planned out a bunch of cool things. We went to DC and we saw Steph and Carly Schoenman, and so Sydney and Steph got to meet, which was wildly fun, especially considering they get along really well, and that makes me anxious. I'm gonna be honest with you, but it was a lot of fun. We did a bunch of things. We celebrated Father's Day. We had to take care of Sydney's dog who got very, very sick on Father's Day, which sucked. Like, it was a lot going on, and it was very difficult because mentally I wasn't able to be present for it. Like, I remember July 4th, I just wasn't anything. I was miserable that day, which is weird because I love July 4th, partially, one, because I love camp, but two, because it's my birthday of Death Day. It's my death birthday, which is great. So then I stopped taking it around the 5th or 6th of July, and then have been trying to catch up on life since. Since then, I went up to camp, did wedding planning stuff. The pilot of our TV show was finished, which was amazing. You know, all great things. And I'm only really beginning to, like, start feeling like myself about a week and a half ago, which is good. And we're working on it, and that's very important. But it was a very rough time. So yeah, it sucks because I always have these issues. Henry doesn't have these issues. Henry has, mental stability and the ability to function, and that's just not fair. Like, that's rude, Henry. Fix that. But yeah, so that happened, and a lot of great things are going on right now. A lot of stuff to look forward to, which is important to me. So yeah, that's that. Next is my question to Henry, which is, what would we call this if we weren't at camp? And Henry talked about Sam and Henry take on the world, Henry and Sam's battle adventures. I don't know. I had a thought in my head and then just popped right out. I feel like a weird name for this. Hear me out. I feel like a weird name for this would be like an inside joke that we just have for each other, like Guy Love, which would be hilarious and really make people confused about what the purpose of this channel is for. Or like, I don't want to do the three Jews and rebels, especially if there's two of us and we don't have, like, we're not juggling in this channel anymore. I like the idea of it being called a time capsule, like the time capsule. But feel like we could just call it Sam and Henry Grow Up, or um, or Adulthood, or Life in the Fast Lane. I don't know. I have no idea. I think I'm gonna stick to Guy Love, and ooh, we could call it Growing Pains. That would be so cute. I'm going with that. That's my answer. It's called Growing Pains because it highlights the highlights and the lowlights of our lives. And I just think it's really cute. We're gonna do that. That's my answer. Yeah. So that's my answer to the question. Then, Henry asked me a question. Henry asked me a question. I remembered it. I remembered it after watching it. Henry asked me about like what something I introduced people to, and like couples that I got together. And like the thing is, I have a lot of friends that got together. Like I have two friends that I was the witness at their wedding, and like a bunch of other things because I was their first date. Like they came to one of my old shows at college, and that was their first date, and now they're married and they're great, and I love that. What's something that I've introduced people to that like they've taken a lot more seriously than me? Like TV shows. Like I feel bad because I don't really watch Letterkenny anymore, but a lot of people still talk to me about Letterkenny, and I don't really watch it that much anymore. Or like a lot of people got really into like. No, that was like a really big one actually. Letterkenny was a huge one because I loved Letterkenny, and people were just like, I love it more. And I was like, yeah, but now the writing's not as good as it used to be, and it's fine, I guess. What else did I do that I brought people in on something and then bailed on it? No, I think that was like really the biggest one. What else? I don't know. This question's hard. That's really it. To be very honest, I don't know. I think one thing that's really important for all of this is just making sure that I'm doing the right things and taking care of myself. I got a lot of my friends to go to therapy. Does that count? Does that count for anything? I don't know. Yeah, that's my answer. Going to therapy and watching Letterkenny are the two things that I got all my friends to do. You're welcome, friends. And so with that, this is going to be, I guess, a short video. I don't know what else to talk about, really. I feel like there's so much that's gone on that I can't really, like, explain everything. It's kind of weird, to be honest. I'll come up with a way to do it, but right now it's not there. So with that, I did have a question for Henry that I wanted to ask a while ago, and I forgot about asking it. But I asked it to Sydney while we were in D.C., and just kind of stuck in my head ever since. Henry asked about if you were building, what building would you be? And I think there's a better way to even go further with that. Henry, if they were going to make a museum exhibit of your life, what things would you put in that museum? What would they be? Why would they be there? What's so important? And if you have the physical examples of it, that's even better. But yeah, that's my question. What would be in your museum? And yeah, that's really it. I think my next video may be a little bit longer as I get more comfortable with talking again about everything that's going on. It was a weird month. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for all your patience, Henry specifically. And I will see you later. All right, goodbye.